guys? CP the Tool Addict coming back at you. Look at this. We got the furry thing right in the way there. We just set up the camera here, guys. Welcome back to the show. Guess what it is? It's What You Say Wednesday. What You Say Wednesday. So I got to get into this. I should have. Once again, I'm always unprepared when I start this video up. I get fired up. We are going to go into the What You Say Wednesday video and see what kind of questions we had from the previous week, and we're going to answer some questions probably from some other videos. I have a pile of questions that came in. So let's check out what we got going on from What You Say Wednesday last week. They were definitely, let's see here, we got a few. Come on, little feller. I don't know why this thing wants to be so difficult when it does, but we got 87 Faux Runner asked if I was interested in a full slide top Sunex roll cart tour. I am always interested in tool cart tours. I'll tell you that much right now. Shut up. Messages coming in like crazy. What type of equipment do you work on? By Joseph Benjamin Savaria. Well, that's a good question, Joseph. Mostly I try to work on cars, but I have been known to work on farm equipment. We are in Iowa. It is very rural around here. I mean, we're talking the county that I live in has about 500,000 people total here. Henry's running away. So, you know, you can get into working on all sorts of stuff. I actually got a lull for a buddy of mine. I got to go over and help him do some wiring on. I try to stick to doing mechanical or engine mechanical as much as possible. I am not a carpenter, not a heavy equipment guy, and I really don't do a whole lot of diesel. I try not to get involved with diesel. I'm just I don't know. It's just this never really made me that excited. Growing up around it, I guess I can work on it and I understand it, but I don't know. People have often said you should get into diesel. You know, it's a better fit for me. But you know, that's adding in. I do have some diesel tools, and I do have some stuff that I do have. Let's see if we can get my light back down here. So I don't know what the heck's going on here. Hold on one second. I just we'll just chalk it up to the fact that I will work on a diesel. Just not always something that I was really brought up into. When I started working on stuff, it was mainly cars. I'm a 90s, I'm born in the 70s and 90s kid, basically. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Capri sockets are solid. I've hammered out. Tecton impact sockets complete. Damn. Wanted a good home for gamers. Williams oftentimes. Adam Danello corrected me on his name, so you're welcome. Or I mean, thank you for doing that for me, especially spelling out. Did you eat a bowl of cigarette for lunch with a few Red Bulls to wash it down? I might have. I'm definitely not feeling that right now. I mean, it's getting the heat and the humidity. It's sticky. It is. You know what it is? It's like really sticky. Let's see here. Let's get into some more questions here. Because I couldn't wait until they went on sale and I bought them. Okay. Some Flank Drive Extra. Do you know ASM 145? Do you know that the Matco ADV sockets may be built to a different spec and tolerance than Sunex, but they do look identical, right? To the case. Yes, I have had several people make comments that the Sunex and the Matco ADVs, and of course I do have Matco ADV sockets. Here's a Matco swivel ADV, and if you look at a Sunex swivel, I mean they're pretty spit and image identical. They might be coming out of the same factory. Who knows? I mean, the way tools are being built now, guys, you know, you could have the same tool being built in the same factory, and they'll say it's not that company that's building them for them, but the company builds the same tools there. So that's very, very well W. Rollins. He actually came up with a good statement here. I'm wondering how well those bolt extractors work that you reviewed, and have some stainless steel bolts on a sailboat. I need to replace the heads, twisted off, and thinking of trying them. I will tell you, man, stainless is a mother trucker. Stainless is a whole animal in itself. It's very brittle, very not pliable. It doesn't tend to be something that you can really snatch onto. I have done a lot of drilling out actually on bolts, replacing stainless steel rivet, stainless steel screws, cap screws, and whatnot like that. Stainless steel is a pain in the butt, and 9 times out of 10, drilling it usually tends to be a little bit easier because it's brittle. Chipping it out, whatever, you know, whatever works for you. Let's see here. Buy the best you can afford and split it up from the big four. That's correct. Let's see here. Hold on. All right, so we got another good question here. Daniel Jamarlo. Hey, CP, how do you feel about gray pneumatic sockets? Also, which magnetic inserts do you think are the best? Magnetic inserts do you think are the best? I'm not sure what he means by magnetic inserts. When it comes down to gray pneumatic sockets, I think Gray Pneumatic builds a fantastic product for a reasonable price. Do I own a lot of gray pneumatic sockets? Unfortunately, I can honestly say I don't own a lot of gray pneumatic sockets. Have I used them? Yes, I have used them, and I have dealt with the product. My thoughts on gray pneumatic are that Gray Pneumatic is a definite good product to go to. Sunex and Gray Pneumatic, I would say they are very strong competitors of each other in the market of a non-tool truck or non-USA made socket. I will tell you that Gray Pneumatic, I don't know much about their warranty program, and that's the only thing that I used to have a problem with. I've heard different guys say from different people that the warranty process is better, but they really do hold up. They're pretty similar to material-wise as obviously this Matco ADV and a Sunex brand. So I don't think you can go wrong with them. Now, I have had quite a few guys talk about the Gray Pneumatic Duo sockets, and that was brought up a ton last week. So I am going to try to invest in some Duo sockets. I'm not going to call Gray Pneumatic and ask them to send me any, even though that would be helpful for the channel. Just because I do spend a lot of money on tools. A lot more than a lot of other YouTubers do. There's very few of us guys that actually buy tools that show them on the channel, but it keeps me out of trouble with having to deal with a company mad because I said something or whatnot. You know, I just don't want... I want to be able to say what I say, how I feel, and not feel like I'm making somebody mad. I'm already making enough people mad when I give my opinion about something anyway, so... let's see here. What is your favorite impact wrenches, both electric and air? Why, please? That's a great question coming from Billy Ingram, and this will probably round up a lot of this segment. I'm going to tell you right now, I am definitely leaning hard on the higher DeWalt impact stuff. A lot of people will think I'm crazy, but if you go over to Eric O's channel, South Man Auto, you'll even see, and that's easiest for me to have him back me up on that, because he's using DeWalt stuff now too. I believe in a variety. I'll tell you that right now. I do like the 3/8 Milwaukee stubby impact, but and I do like the 1/4 inch nut driver impact or screw gun, whatever you want to call it. I do like those. I don't like their Milwaukee ratchets. I do not like the Milwaukee impact because one or two reasons. I don't like it because of battery. I think there's battery issues with the 18 volt Milwaukees. Guys might say different. I see a lot of them are very loose, and I just don't want to deal with that. Of course, I've heard people say that about the DeWalts, but I am going to buy the Mac version because I have the half-inch, or I have currently the mid-torque, and I have been using this, and I really do love this impact. I don't know if it's just me, but first of all, I like the battery, how it's coated. Second of all, the torque and everything seems to be perfect for the mid-torque for me, but I don't know that the balance and everything of this impact seems to work really good. Sorry for me hitting the trigger a lot. Let's see, what else did he ask? Oh, my air impacts. My air impacts are all Mac Tools impacts, and I do use air impacts mostly for reinstalling anything. I will tell you this right now. Most of the time, I will deinstall with this, and if I reinstall, I will probably hand torque, which definitely on wheels I'm going to hand torque anyways. But most of the time, if I'm going to put it back on, I will probably check it with a ratchet if I install it with electric. I don't trust electric impacts enough yet. So, and I don't believe in one variety of impact. I think people that put their eggs in one basket for an impact end up disappointed in one variety of their tools. That's why I have Snap-on cordless ratchets, and then now I have a Mac bigger impact, and I have M12 stuff. So that's where I'm at on that. Ingersoll Rand cordless high is 1,500 foot-pounds. I'd like to probably see that. I have a sneaking suspicion that the Ingersoll Rand is not going to pump out 1,500. Anybody that says that it does, you got to understand, most of these tool companies, where they get these numbers from are a lot higher than what they actually are. I don't know how they get them, but, you know, it is what it is. Bummer just mentioned cost of replay. By the way, feel free to get time. I would love to jump on a stream. Okay. Yeah, great pneumatic dual sockets. So that's hopefully that's enough. We'll probably have a little bit better What You Say Wednesday. I've got a bunch of other questions on my Instagram that I had to answer, or that I haven't answered yet, and I'm going to try to answer those on What You Say Wednesday. I think it's really good to answer these questions and get the viewers' views. I like getting your guys' opinions on stuff, and I hope that I don't, I hope I didn't drag this one on a little, not enough high energy for you. But I definitely like getting your guys' opinion on stuff. Definitely like hearing you guys talk. I do ask you guys once again down in that comment section. There's a lot of people answering a lot of people's questions. Please, guys, please. I appreciate your input. And I definitely do. It's definitely awesome input. But at the same retrospects, please leave a little bit of content for me to answer. Sometimes, I mean, it's not always, but I know you guys are a lot of smart guys out there, and I know you guys are a lot of mechanics. But please try to leave me a little bit of content to answer, or questions to answer, so I don't feel like I'm wasting my time when I answer these questions on the video. It's just easier for me to make a video. I got 13 minutes into making this video. If I go through and answer those questions, it usually takes me about 30 or 40 minutes because I'm reading through every one, and then somebody comments and blah, blah, blah. Just a little bit quicker time for me to make a video, and it helps me out. So I appreciate you guys. As always, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.